Hello and welcome to Dead Frontier 2. This is a survival co-op horror game released in 2019, I believe. In this game, you are in the midst of a zombie apocalypse trying your best to survive, and you can make money by doing different tasks set on you by various NPCs. The map is decently large, so there's a bunch of space to go, or there's a bunch of places to go, and all the tasks are mainly set in different regions of the map. So it's a pretty big game. I'm a pretty big fan of it. As you can see, it says Hextree 2 up here, and that's because I have this character right here. I'm level 8 on that character. It takes like a decent while to level up, but not a huge amount of time. So it's not like I'm like 50% into the game or something like that. Like, no, I basically started on that character too. I only have like 3 or 4 tasks done on that character, so it's not like I know a bunch about the game or anything like that. I know the basics, but that's pretty much it. So the reason I made a second character was because I figured, new series, why don't I make a new character? So I think what I'm gonna do is just get straight into it. I don't want to waste any of your guys' time. So right here, I'm going to click play character, and then you can see I load up into all of these lobbies here. I'm going to blur out these names. You can see I load into these lobbies here. I can message the chat, whatever, everything that you would want to see in a lobby type game. So right here, I'm going to click play solo. This is a third person game. I didn't mention that, but yeah, this is a third person game. So as you can see in the top left there, it says I have 1 skill point available, and it tells me what to do with that skill point. So I want to press tab, and then here are all of my stats. You can see I have my level, my cash, the health, armor, energy, and hydration, and then these are currently what I have on, as well as my weapon and ammo. So what I want to click is add skill, and then I have all of these to choose from. So I'm gonna go through all of these real quick. Sprinter, basically you can run fast for a longer amount of time, and it takes a shorter amount of time to recover from sprinting. Quick reflexes in this game, I'll show you right now. You can press space and you can dodge. Stealth, so there's a stealth system in this game where when you enter a room, there's a chance that zombies will be facing towards the wall, and so you can crouch here and you can sneak up behind them and then you can hit them. Lockpicking, there are safes in this game and other various items that you can get into by lockpicking into them, and if you upgrade your lockpicking chance, I'm sure you can guess what that means. Kickboxing, if you press Alt, you can kick, so that means you have a stronger kick, and it takes less time to recover from kicking, so you can kick multiple times in a shorter span. Mule, you have a larger inventory capacity, so you can carry more. Toughness, you get more health. Jogger, you can jog longer. Looter, you find more items, or you have a better chance to find better items and everything like that, so I'm actually going to add a skill point to looter, and I don't know why I did that because now I can't see the rest of them. Here's the map right now. This is just the police department that I'm currently held up in, so I'm going to exit the police department. I shouldn't have done that. So I think to start out, because this person caught my eye at the beginning because I thought they had something coming out of their head, I'm going to talk to this person. Right here. I was held up in Hugh's residence? Dalbo with some other survivors when we were attacked by a large group of infected. That's what the zombies are referred to in this game. They're just referred to as infected. In the panic, I managed to drop my wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. It has a lot of sentimental value, and I would never forgive myself if I lost it for good. Would you be able to go there and look for it? I'm offering a reward to anyone who finds it. So right here, I need to travel to the huge residence, Dalbo, and look for the missing wristwatch. I need to return it to this person, and I can receive a reward of $110 and 298 XP. And now, if you're curious what exactly I do with that money, over here, I can go to the trader here, and I can go to buying, and there I can enter a specific name, or I can go to category and I can search for different foods. So here I want to search for food. Here's all the different types of food I can manage to find. Halloween candy. What? I guess this must be causes Christmas high. For my pistol, I'm probably going to get one of these suppressors when I get enough money. The reason you would need that is again for the stealth, but as well as when you are in a building and you begin to shoot your gun at zombies, which is why you have a melee weapon as well. But when you start shooting your weapon at zombies, or the infected I should say, there's a small chance that it will have a large enough noise radius when you shoot it to attract more infected, and then more infected can begin walking into the room, opening the door into the room you're in. This cosmetics trader right here, he has this stuff that you can buy. These are like limited time items, all that, like super special cosmetics obviously, which is why his name is cosmetics trader. These cost credits, and credits are gotten by either having a membership or buying them right here. If you guys ever get that game and you want to get some like special cosmetics, you know, like this dope fedora here, then you can buy a membership or you can just straight up buy credits. So if I press tab here and I go to my mission log, it will say I have to travel to the Hughes residence. I said it again, in Dalbo. So I'm already in Dalbo. So if I press M here, this is the map. And this green part right here is the place I need to go. So if you guys ever get lost in this game and you don't know where to go, you want to look for the green square. That's like it only appears if you have a mission objective active though. The red are PvP zones. The purples are special events. So like here you have to kill a certain amount of worms. Here you have to kill a special boss. And here there's a zombie right there. And here you have to kill another special boss. You actually have to kill 3 of them. But you have a car, and your car is damaged when you start, but over time you can find special special car parts. And then if you click on wherever you want to go in the map, it will set a little blue triangle waypoint. Ooh, body. The way to tell if you can search a place or body or whatever is if it glows orange or yellow. If it glows like that, then that's how you know that you can search it. Down there in the bottom left, those are my ability, like refreshers or whatever you want to call them. And the one on the top is dodge. So if I press space here, you'll see that I've now dodged and now it has to refill. The shoe is my running, so if I start running, it starts going down. And then the bottom one is the kickboxing, which if I kick, yeah. So the Hughes residence, I have never been in. Like I said, I've only been in 4 different buildings, or whatever, like this right here. See, it's glowing this color, so that's how you know that it's searchable. So I'm going to search this body, and I got antiseptic spray, which is good for healing. Now, like I said before, I don't recommend you use your gun if you are just facing like 1 or 2 zombies, because it's not worth it. But if you're in like a crowd of zombies and you need to defend yourself, then you can use your gun, or then you should use your gun. So right now I'm just kind of looting through these, trying to see what I can find. I found some peanut butter here. Peanut butter is very good. If I open my tab menu right here, you'll see I have energy and hydration. These are very important. Peanut butter right here gives 1600 calories or kcalories of food. And right here you can see that's a lot. I don't exactly know which one the food goes to. I'm pretty sure it's in between both of them, but it's a majority of energy. You get your energy by eating food. If you find peanut butter, do not eat it if you've only lost like 500 kcalories of energy. Okay, Ornate key right here. That's what I needed. If you paid attention when I entered the door, or when I entered the residence, that's what I needed to get into another room. So can I search that? No. I'm going to actually turn down the sound volume so you guys can hear me, and turn up my sensitivity, just so you guys can hear me a little bit better when I'm swinging and hitting zombies and whatnot. Fuel right there for the car. And the car can be used to travel to only a specific amount of places, and it does use a decent amount of fuel every time you go there. Wristwatch. That's what I need. And just to make sure you don't get lost... Okay, red room right there. That's a boss. I don't know if I want to go in that yet because... Well, I mean, it depends on the kind of boss. There are multiple bosses that you can fight in this game, and some of them are extremely overpowered. I just took a random hit on that guy, and he was actually alive, so I feel pretty good that I did that. If you're wondering why every time I go to loot something, I'm putting on... or I'm equipping my gun instead of this, it's because some weapons have a better chance of finding something unique, like a better item than normal, if you're holding them and you search something. So say I'm holding this 2x4 here, I have a better chance if I'm holding this gun when I search something to find something unique than I would when I'm holding this 2x4. I'm gonna go in this red room here, and we're gonna see what kind of boss it is. Okay, that's a flaming boss. I don't actually know the real name of it, but I think I might be able to come up behind him. Yeah, I can. Okay, no I can't. He saw me. I don't exactly know how difficult this boss is, but if he hits you, you will take a good amount of damage because he's on fire. Earlier on, I believe it said in the top left as one of the tips that your bullets can land anywhere in your crosshair. And in this game, the way to make sure that you're more accurate is like a few other games, if you just wait a little bit, you'll notice my crosshair begins to shrink, and you want to just wait for your crosshair to shrink. Start trying to take out this boss here. I believe there's one more small infected alive. I don't actually know how much damage this pistol is doing, because it's just a generic pistol. It's what you start with. Okay, it was doing a decent amount of damage, good to know. And just like that, I leveled up, because killing bosses does give you a decent amount of XP. Oh, I forgot to mention, yeah, every time you kill a boss, these little worms come out of it, and they do hurt. They will do a decent amount of damage to you. Also, when you kill... I don't know how I missed that. When you kill a boss, you have a guaranteed chance to find a rare or superior item when you search the boss's body. So, if you have the opportunity to kill a boss, I recommend you take it. As you can see, I just got a better t-shirt, and if we look at the... So, looking at this now, you'll see when I'm wearing this t-shirt, I have a minus 13 bleeding chance, I have a minus 6% sneak visibility range, I have plus 12 hydration, and I have a minus 6 incoming damage. So, very, very good wearing this. I'm going to put a skill point probably into Sprinter, I think, because I want to be able to run around a lot more. That's the boss in this room taken care of, so now I'm going to... Long life milk, that's good. Okay, there's nothing around the corner there. So I'm not going to kill that person, I'm just going to loot this person's body and then move on with my day. That is this place taken care of, so I will be exiting now. I'm going to go in here and see what I can find, because I still have a decent amount of inventory space available after ransacking that place. Yeah, I still have 12 slots in my inventory available. And as you can see, now I'm holding out my melee weapon instead of my gun, and that is because of the pro effects that I got when I picked this thing up. So I have, again, a better chance of finding a weapon, which is why I'm going to be looting with this thing out now instead of my gun, because I have a better chance of finding better things now with this. So I'm going to head into this red room now. I'm going to get out my pistol, make sure it's reloaded. Okay, so that is the radiation boss. He is a huge asshole. I hate this guy a lot. So I'm going to use my pistol for this, because it's just a lot easier. As long as you're just patient when you're fighting him, shouldn't be anything too difficult. But if he hits you, he will radiate you, and you will lose 1% of your health every minute. So he is a pretty overpowered boss if he hits you, but as long as you're staying decently far away, he's not a problem. You can cure yourself of the radiation if you have iodine tablets, so if you find those, don't get rid of them. They're very good. And now, right there, you saw I got rare woolly gloves. Rare woolly gloves. I have a -1 incoming damage trait. I have a plus 9% ammo capacity trait. That's very good. Plus 11% search speed, which is very, very good because it can take somewhat long to search, especially if you're in a horde and you just want to get out of there as quick as possible. I'm trying to look at something, man. I have plus 8% stun duration, which is good. If you shoot something in the head, then it will stun it for a specific amount of time. And then I have plus 9% range, which I assume is for either my gun or my melee attack. That was the boss room, and I now have the big key, so I'm going to go into the room that requires the big key, and then I'm going to head out of here, go back to the police station, and we'll see where everything goes from there. Anything else of interest in here? No. Alright. So now, I'm going to head back to the police station, which if I look on my map, is right there. I'm going to head back to the police station, and I will see you guys when I get there. So, I just made it back to the police station, but real quick, I'm going to try and be sneaky while I do this. I'm going to go into my vehicle, and I have, right here, I have fuel, which I'm just going to put into the vehicle. I'm not actually going to get rid of it. And then I also have formula milk, which I'm going to put in there. And now that I have that stuff in my car, I'm going to head into the police station. And inside of the police station, as well as other headquarters, you have, not really headquarters, safe zones. I should start calling them safe zones. Inside of all these safe zones, you have little account stashes. And inside of these account stashes, you can put, obviously, stuff you want. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, it saves stuff from your... Oh! This isn't just... That's why it's called account stash, because it's stuff from both accounts. Oh. Huh. Wow. I'm gonna put those in there. So right here, I want to sell, not sell, but I want to scrap this damaged shirt, and you'll see I get $4 for that. Damaged 2x4, I get $12. This wine, like I said, you want to get rid of wine and whiskey because while it does give you a good amount of food and water, it also causes intoxication, which is pretty annoying to deal with. So you want to scrap your wine and whiskey, in my opinion. Rare woolly gloves. I'm already wearing one of those, aren't I? Yes, I am. I'm already wearing rare woolly gloves, so I will be scrapping that, or those, as well as the generic woolly gloves. And that is pretty much everything I want to get rid of as of right now. So if I go into my account stash here, I'm actually going to go... I'm going to get rid of this damaged Ivanov. Well, not get rid of it, but I'm going to... Yeah, I am. I'm going to scrap it. I'm going to go to weapon here, and I'm going to take this Superior CZ83, bring it to my inventory, and then I'm going to head over here to the trader, sell, and this weapon right here, I want to scrap it for 12 bucks. So I believe that's basically everything I wanted to do. I don't know how long I've been recording. I'm going to do one more task because I don't know how long I've been recording, and I don't want this video to be like 10 minutes. Even though I did say, well, I know it'll be longer than 10 minutes. It's probably like 15 minutes right now. Yeah, I'm going to end this episode here, and in the next episode, I'm going to try to get a lot more done. Oh, I need to return this wristwatch to you, don't I? Yeah, complete mission. There we go. So, in the next episode, I'm going to try and get a few more tasks done, as well as make the video longer, because right now I don't know how long I've been recording, and I don't want this video to be 30 minutes when I think it's going to be like 20, and I don't want it to be 10 minutes when I think it's going to be like 20. So I'm just going to stop recording right now, and in the next video I will keep a timer of how long I've been recording to make sure that I actually know how long the video will be, or I can estimate at least. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Consider subscribing to the channel. It's completely free, and it helps me out a lot since I'm such a small creator right now. And consider liking the video and sharing it with a friend to get my channel to a larger audience. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. So, peace. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly, I swear you're my savior, girl, and I don't know if I'll see you later. So I'm bout it, if you bout it, yeah. My head has been spinning, I might need a minute, I've been dying to kick it.